Good morning, my friends, and welcome to my den for another shave. Today's shave is brought to you by Sterling's Island Man. We also fortified that with a little dose of WS-23 synthetic cooling agent. We'll be lathering today with the Cadre second anniversary brush. I don't mind it. It's a little stiff, but that's okay. And we'll be using somewhat almost forgotten about Schick Type M. Anyways, we've had somehow, nobody's listening, we've had several days of pretty decent weather. So today I'll be out in the garage cleaning it up again, trying to get another car in the garage. Got the Corvette in the garage, but that started the whining. Mama wants hers in the garage too. So that's my task for today. It's mostly hauling stuff that we'd hauled out of the basement when we had the flood. I got to take it all back downstairs. I don't have shelves or anything built yet, so it's just going to be in a big pile down there. And then I got to find somebody who wants to buy a pool table, because we decided that, well, we don't play pool. It came with the house, and it takes up an entire half of the finished part of the basement, and I reckon I'll have to put it up. I'll probably put it up on Craigslist or something. They'll have to move it though, because that thing is a heavy table. And I'd recommend if you're local to me and you want the table, I'll give you a good deal on it. You're gonna have to have it professionally moved. It's a really nice table. It's super heavy. And has 3 pieces of slate. I think I've talked about that before. Anyway, it won't float if you have a basement water problem. You don't have to worry about it floating away. This is about 2 weeks in on the goatee experiment. It may go another day. We went to the grocery store yesterday, and wearing a mask in the grocery store pushes the whiskers up in my chin, and it's very uncomfortable. So I'm thinking it's probably not going to last much longer. Either they're exactly the perfect length for that to happen and be uncomfortable. We've been talking for a couple weeks about the asylum, the Vector, and the Arkham razor, but you know, the injector is still pretty darn good. It's what started it all. I suppose I ought to do this. At a cleaning up in the garage a little bit yesterday, and had a little trouble with my foot. I must have stepped on a rock or something. I don't feel my feet very well anyway, but when it gets deep down into the tissues, it stings a little bit. I got a little plantar fasciitis on the right side, and I was putting something away, and I chanced to twirl around a bit, and I wiped out, and last effort, I guess, instinctively to keep from falling over, I jammed my heel real good on something out there in the garage. It's pretty sore today. Remember the first time I had problems with the heel, I don't remember when it first started actually. It was in service. It was either running or falling out of an airplane. I took a pretty bad landing a couple times, well, several pretty bad landings. I'm not all that accomplished. Sure, I made the requisite number of jumps. It doesn't mean that I was picture perfect every time. So I have the usual hip and knee trouble. That's most of the fellows that either were hard chargers or didn't make real good landings. Let's see, am I square? I'm reasonably even. No. Not everybody who was airborne is a massive El Studo. I am not. I just ran a lot, did a lot of push-ups. And then the remainder of my training, I'm pretty good at filling out forms. And running and doing push-ups. Carrying heavy things. Used to be. Not anymore. I would almost go so far to say right now that in a choice between the Occam and the Vector, I like the M. No troubles. Jecta. Just, they had it down to a science. And it's too bad that it doesn't get the more airtime than it does. And you can get shaved pretty fast too. I'm at 9 minutes and 3 passes already, and I've been dilly-dallying and talking. And right there, where I usually have trouble. I don't even know how many shaves are on this blade, but takes everything right off. It doesn't care, and it's fairly narrow, so it gets into every crook and nanny. If I should decide to lose the stash, or definitely gonna lose the chin, it doesn't matter. And I know that I don't have any irritation whatsoever. Oh, spoke too soon. A little dot right there. But that's about it for today's shave. Sorry I didn't have too much else to talk about. Not a lot going on right now other than fixing the garage. I did glue a lot of you guys probably don't know, I just bought a Corvette and the headliner was drooping. It came unglued from the top. So I pulled the headliner out and I glued the headliner back in. So there's a piece of foam that between the fabric and the fiberglass, like a fiberglass insulation mat. And I took the soft foam that was all rotten off and glued the fabric right onto the fiberglass mat and stuck it back in there and holding on like a champ. But that's about all that happened in the last weekend. We took a nice ride. It's got an amazing air conditioner. I guess when you got that much glass, you got to have a good air conditioner. But that's it for this morning, and I look forward to seeing you on the next shave. I am Major Rich at the Shaving Cadre. Come by and see us. Happy to have you, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.